Okay, we are at 2307 22nd Avenue East in Seattle here, and we are on the north side of the house right by the basement access door. And what we're doing is we are accessing the waste lines coming out of the home. The waste lines in the home appear to be cast iron, and they're exiting at this side of the home, and we're going to connect to that. And our waste lines here are in an ABS black plastic access line, and then here at 3 feet we are connecting to what looks like a clay tile line. So we are in that line and we are moving forward. Okay, well, it doesn't want to move forward. There it goes. Okay, so here we are dropping down to a lower level, and at this lower level we're going to make a turn, and we have lines coming at us from a different direction. So that's at about 7 feet. So that may be the waistline of the sink in the basement. But as we move forward here, we can see some cracking of the tile. We're going to move forward and see what we see. Got some minor root intrusions here as we move forward. Got some interesting root intrusions here. These are coming through a wall, so the clay tile is aging. These could be old roots that they have routed and have just left behind bits and pieces of. So here we are at about 35, almost 36 feet. We're going to enter another drop. We have water coming through this, a large amount of water. We're not certain if we're in, we look like we're in yeah, this is a joint line, so we're in a combined waste line here at 36 feet. So this is combined with the neighbor's waste line. So at 36 feet we are in a joint line. Continuing to move forward here. So somebody's either taking a shower, doing some laundry or dishes, because we've got a lot of steam on our line, and that's from the hot water. Kind of distorts our video, our camera, all that steam, but we're kind of going slow to take a good look at everything. That looks like a root intrusion. They're at about 64 feet. shared line. I'll call this going to basically say to have it routed and add root X. And here's another waste line entering above, so that's at 74 feet. It's another waste line coming into this line. So routering the existing line and adding what's called root X. Root X is a mineral acid that kills roots on contact. So as it enters the waste line, it expands in a foam, and then when it touches the roots, it like kills them. And you see these minor root intrusions along the way. That's just the purpose of root X, just to kill these off. I have a little bit of a low spot here at 104 feet. Obviously everything's flowing over it, so nothing's being held up, no debris. Just a little low spot, not anything to be concerned with. Here we are at about 116, 118 feet. There's another line accessing this point here at 117 feet, coming down from above. Back into the steam. That's more like we may be getting closer to the city sewer main. We're not that close. Well, here we are at 136, and we're making a transition from our clay tile to a white plastic waste line. That's a section that someone has replaced. So, and that also may be another access point, about 137 feet there. Coming into this waste line. And then here we have the transition. Nope, that's all plastic. Here's another line coming into it. 141 actually. And here's where it transitions back to the original medium, about 143. So that's just a connection point. Someone replaced a piece of pipe with plastic to connect to the waste line. And continue moving forward here. Six feet out, 165 feet out. we're hitting a joint in our waistline that our camera is having a little bit of difficulty navigating. So we can see it's a little bit of a chunk missing there, and we keep hitting it. So at 160, there we went. We got by. Okay. That was 164 feet, and here is the city sewer main. So we're at 174 feet. We've hit the city sewer main. We are going to go back and turn off all of our water. Okay, we are back here at our scope. We're watching the world float by on the neighbors' waistlines and such. So we're going to retract our line. We're going to post our report. So as we come back, we're going to take a good look at everything, make certain that we didn't miss anything with the water running. Position myself here. Here's that little fractured part that we saw. That's water getting through. It's just not a big challenge. It's just aged piping, and obviously it would be a shared responsibility with everyone who's on this line, which I would say there's probably 3 or more homes utilizing this waistline. Here's the clay tile. And then this section here at 152, 153 feet, that becomes what looks like concrete. So what we're going to do is keep moving forward, or backwards, however you want to term it. That plastic sleeve section at 140 roughly in that section where they added access. Might be toilet paper sitting there. No, that's actually a spoon. That's a winner. Never seen that before. There is a spoon stuck in a line there. 117, 18 feet. So that's not going to come out easy. Again, like I say, Rudex will mostly take care of that. There's an access point at 74 feet. A little minor root intrusion there at 64. And Rudex will take care of that. You just simply want to be aware to continually add Rudex seasonally so that it keeps it all killed back and relatively clear. There's another access point there at 52 feet. Hard to see with all the steam in the line. Here's where we drop down into the lower section. And we're coming up and out of our waistline here. That joint, that may be from the laundry room, because it's dry. There's the ABS black plastic transition. Here we are coming up and out of the waistline. So, relatively speaking, fairly clear, good shape waistline.